Welcome back to Mistlands AI Horror. Tonight, we trade the scorching silence of the desert for the deep, frozen dark of a Nordic winter. Our journey takes us to Iceland, where the Christmas tradition holds not just a figure of gift giving, but also a creature of pure, predatory folklore. A creature that doesn't care if you've been naughty or nice, only if you're wearing something new. This is the legend of the Yule Cat. Imagine the endless night of an Icelandic December. The world is reduced to two colors, the blinding white of snow and the absolute black of the sky. In this silent, frozen landscape, they say something enormous moves. Not a bear, not a wolf, something older, a shadow that slinks between the steaming geothermal vents and the lonely farmhouses. They hear at first a deep, rumbling purr that vibrates through the timber walls. Then they see its eyes, two burning amber lanterns in the darkness, watching. From the tree line, Yule Cat, or Jólakötturinn, is no ordinary beast. It's said to be as large as a bull, with a coat of matted, pitch-black fur that collects falling snow. Its paws are the size of shovels, leaving prints so deep a child could hide in them. But its most terrifying feature is its patience. It waits all year, hidden in the highlands, for one specific night, Christmas Eve. The legend is brutally simple. By the time the year Christmas celebrations began, everyone must have received a new piece of clothing as a reward for their year's work. If you failed to finish your chores, or if your family was too poor to afford new cloth, you would not get this gift, and the Yule Cat would know, would come to your farm, your village. It would peer through your windows with those glowing eyes, and if it saw you in old worn clothes, it would take you, not just kill you. It would devour you whole, leaving no trace but a dark stain in the snow. Our story focuses on a remote valley in 19th century Iceland. The Jónsson family, despite backbreaking labor, had a barren year. The children, Folklore and Sigrid, knew there would be no new mittens, no new wool socks. On Christmas Eve, as the scent of smoked lamb filled their small cottage, a new smell mixed with it, the wet, heavy odor of a massive predator. Then came the sound, a slow, deliberate scratch of something sharp being dragged along the outside wall, from the ground all the way up to the roof. The family froze, the scratching stopped. Then, from the chimney, came a low, hungry growl, and the sound of heavy breathing. Something was sniffing its way down. The father, in a desperate act, drew his own new working sweater, the only new item in the house, sent to the fire as an offering. The wool sparked and burned with a blue flame. As a pained yowl echoed from the chimney, and the presents lifted. In the morning, outside their door, they found not footprints, but a single, giant paw print in the snow, filled with fresh blood. The cat had been wounded, but not by them. It had fought something else in the night, and it had left its mark as a warning for next year. So, is the Yule Cat a monster? Or is it something more profound, a dark mirror to our own fears of poverty, social failure, and not being good enough? A manifestation of the harsh Icelandic winter itself, which does indeed consume the unprepared. It is not mindless evil. It upholds the old law. Work hard, contribute, and you shall be rewarded. Fail, and you'll become the reward. If the thought of those amber eyes watching from a snowy forest has sent a chill down your spine, then make sure you're prepared. Hit subscribe and ring the bell, because next time we travel to the misty valleys of Wales for a Christmas tradition that is equal parts poetry and pure nightmare. A whole skull that demands entry to your home. The story challenges. Be thankful for what you find. This has been Mistlands, AI Horror.
Subscribe. Turn your fear into curiosity.